A lot of UK visas have been refused due to this, and which is why I thought I should share this video so you can be prepared before you apply for your UK visa. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I just want to say a warm welcome to you. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK, UK immigration updates, live in the UK, scholarships in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested, or you have anybody that you think may be interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button and like and share this video with them, because I know it's definitely going to help them, because this channel has helped a lot of people migrated successfully to the UK. So in today's video, as earlier mentioned, a lot of people have been refused UK visas due to this. One of the requirements you need for you to get your UK visa is your English proficiency, and you could do that through ECCTIS, NARIC or IELTS. Now, a lot of people have been using the general IELTS without the UK VI General or UK VI Academy to apply for their visas, and sometimes the Home Office will email them to send in another one if they've got within 10 working days, but because they don't have it, they don't have anything to send to the Home Office, and their visas will be refused. So which is why I'm filming this video. If you want to come to the UK on the skilled worker visa, you need to have either your ECCTIS if you're a graduate, if you're a master's holder, if you're a PhD holder, you need to have either ECCTIS or NARIC. Or if you choose to go for IELTS, even if you're a graduate, you still need to show that. You don't need to use your O level or your A level for your visa application, because I've got a lot of people asking me, Fajira, can I use my A level? Can I use my O level? I got a C, I got an A in English. Trust me guys, you can't use that. You need to have either your transcript from your university, and from your transcript you apply to ECCTIS, and ECCTIS will give you the ECCTIS certificate, formerly known as NARIC. Same way, if you don't have your first degree, you need your IELTS, and the IELTS you need to write is the UK VI General or UK VI Academy. Now, some people have written this IELTS and they've got different scores. They've got, let's say 5, 6, 7 or whatever, and in one or two components they get 3.5, 2.5, 1.5 and so on. Guys, if you use the IELTS to apply for your visa, trust me, you will not get your visa to the UK. You will be refused. You need a minimum of 4 in each component: reading, speaking, writing, listening, then an overall of 4. So I know some people get overall of 8, overall of 6, but some components they don't get up to a minimum of 4, which is why your visa will be refused. So in today's video, I'm just going to share my screen and I will show you for different categories of visas what you need for your English proficiency, so you will be guided. So when you're applying for your visa, you already know that you have the requirements, so you don't end up paying for your visa fee, and at the end of the day your visa gets refused, and now you have to go back to write your IELTS, and you have to come back. Maybe if your COS is expired, you need to ask your employer to give you another. So it's just a long process. So which I would say it's better for you to get all the requirements. So once you're going for your visa application, you have a 0 chances of your visa being refused. So as you can see, find out which IELTS score you need for your visa. The IELTS test you take and the score you need will depend on both your visa requirements and or the requirements of the institution where you plan to study or work. So for the care workers, you already know that the government made it in a way that you just need to have 4 in each component and also an overall 4. So as you can see on my screen, which IELTS test do I need? Visa description, minimal CEFR level required, skills, IELTS test, and minimal scores required for each of these categories of visas I'm going to be sharing with you. So you don't think that the same requirements for what you have for a care worker is the same you will have for, let's say, innovator or global talent visa. So as you can see on my screen, the first on my list is innovator founder visa. I filmed a video about it and I think it's very good I'm sharing this video now. So even if you're planning to go through that route, you already know the score you need in your IELTS. So you need a B2 listening, reading, writing and speaking. IELTS for UKVI 5.5 overall, and in each of the 4 components, so which means that in each of the 4 components you need a minimum of 5.5. so if you're planning to apply for the innovator founder visa and you have 4 in your IELTS, then you can't use it. So as you can see on my screen, the startup visa B2, listening, reading, writing and speaking. IELTS for UKVI 5.5 overall, and in each of the 4 skills you need 5.5 and an overall 5.5, just as you can see on my screen. So the next one is the skilled worker, formerly known as Tier 2 general work visa B1, listening, reading, writing and speaking. As you can see, IELTS for UKVI 4.0 overall, and in each of the 4 components you need to have 4. Like I said, you don't get a 1.5 or 3.5 in one, and you get like 6 or 7 point, and at the end of the day you have an overall 4.0, and you think that will fly. No, your visa will be refused. So make sure you follow the requirements. So as you can see, Minister of Religion Tier 2 B2, listening, reading, writing and speaking. So you need IELTS for UKVI overall 5.5, and in each of the 4 skills you need 5.5 minimum. So just as you can see, student formerly known as the Tier 4 general student visa, degree level or above. Some universities will ask you to bring your IELTS, not all universities though, but some will ask you to bring your IELTS or your ECCTIS. Now just as you can see, listening, reading, writing and speaking, IELTS or IELTS for UKVI you need 5.5 overall, and you also need that same 5.5 in each of the 4 skills. Not all universities ask for your IELTS, but some that do, you need to make sure you apply for that. So if you are studying at a degree level or above, your higher education provider can assess your level of English themselves. This means that they may ask you to do a different test. This must still be equivalent to a CEFR level B2. Student formerly known as the Tier 2 general student visa below degree level B1, listening, like I said, listening, reading, writing and speaking. IELTS for UKVI 4.0 overall, and in each of the 4 skills. So sportsman Tier 2 A1, speaking and listening. So you need to do just speaking and listening in that one. So IELTS for skills A1 pass. IELTS for UKVI 4.0 in speaking and listening. So even if you end up writing the 4, they are actually looking at the speaking and listening to make sure that you meet the required score. So just as you can see as well, representative of an overseas business A1, speaking and listening. IELTS for skills A1 pass. IELTS for UKVI 4.0 in speaking and listening. So they are not actually looking at your reading and writing in this one. They just want to be sure that you can pass your speaking and listening, which is very good. So family roots, spouse, partner, fiancé or proposed civil partner, parent of a dependent. So you need A1, and they're actually looking at speaking and listening. IELTS life skills A1 pass. IELTS for UKVI 4.0 in speaking and listening. So if you get 4.0 in speaking and listening, then you did not get up to 4.0 in writing and reading, then you're good to go. You can still use the IELTS to apply for that particular visa you want to apply for. Family roots extension, spouse, partner, parent of a dependent A1, A2, speaking and listening, same with the other one as well. IELTS life skills A2 pass. IELTS for UKVI 4.0 in speaking and listening. So they don't really pay attention to the other 2, just as you can see. So settlement, also known as indefinite leave to remain B1, speaking and listening, they will look at the score, and as you can see, IELTS life skills B1 pass. IELTS for UKVI 4.0 in speaking and listening. Bear in mind that the IELTS results is valid for 2 years. So if you have moved to the UK on a care worker visa or the skilled worker visa, and you have spent 5 years already, at the point you're going for your indefinite leave to remain, you will need to sit for it again, or you will need to sit for the IELTS life skills before you will get your indefinite leave to remain. So even if you have written it in the past, except you have your ECCTIS, then you don't need any of this. So citizenship B1, speaking and listening. So IELTS life skills B1 pass. IELTS for UK VI 4.0 in speaking and listening. So these are the various grades you need to score in your IELTS, because like I said, if you don't have this required scores, this may lead to your visa refusal. Not really may, this would definitely lead to your visa refusal, because I've seen a lot of people being refused because of this. Some people are like, oh Fadri, I already have an overall 4 and I have 3.5, I have 2.5 in this one. In fact, I'm going for my visa application. And sometimes I said, don't go, and they end up going and they come back to me like, oh Fadri, my visa was refused due to this. Guys, before you go for your visa application, make sure that you have put all of this in place if you do not have a first degree. Now, like I earlier mentioned, that the IELTS results expires in 2 years. But if you have a first degree, you have your master's, and you go through the ECCTIS, that does not expire. That one is just there. Once you get that certificate, that's it. So at any point you're renewing your UK visa, you already have it. You don't need to do anything about it. So guys, this is just what it is. This is just to clear. And like I said, for the Innovator Founder visa, you need a minimum of 5.5 in each component and an overall 5.5. So if you're choosing that route and your IELTS is not up to that, please ensure you write another IELTS and make sure you have a minimum of 5.5 in each component and an overall 5.5. So you don't risk what you may have spent for your business plan. You don't risk any of the things you may have spent to get a visa refusal. So guys, this is just what it is, and we've actually come to the end of this video, and I hope you find this video helpful. And if you do find this video helpful, please do like and share with your friends and loved ones. Someone may benefit from it. And also, if you're yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.